Hello and welcome, I am Garion Riva, and these are my first impressions of Foundation. This is a laid-back medieval city builder that was voted for by my patrons. If you want to have your say on future first impressions, check out my Patreon linked in the description. All patrons get a vote. This game is currently in early access and has been for about 5 years, but is still getting regular updates and is apparently getting quite close to the full release. Original maps. So there are loads of maps. I kind of like the graphics. It's sort of Sims 2-esque. I'll just go with the coastal one. The coastal map has it all. Idyllic beachfront coves protected by cliffs, whilst inland the rolling hills and plains are ideal for settling and farming. Perfect. Apparently it has mod support as well. After a long journey throughout the realm, your people finally reach new lands. Your lands. Territories you were asked to settle for reasons of your own. How can you be asked to settle for your own reasons? Your villagers await your command. They are eager to advise your first steps, if you require so. Let me hear your advice. Follow the advice and learn to rule. The first piece of advice comes from the eldest of your villagers. He suggests that you consider basic needs. You should consider basic needs when settling down. Berries for your people, stone and wood for your construction efforts. The rest will find its way. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like there's any kind of time control. Oh no, there is time control at the bottom. Never mind then. So we have berries, we have stone, wood. Didn't mention water, did it? Let's go with... Oh, actually, we can go inland a bit. Mineral deposits were discovered nearby. Placing your village centre. How do I get the advice? Advise me. Apparently there's territory upkeep. Interesting. Once you've chosen your starting territory, you'll need to place your village centre. It will act as a storage point for your initial resources until more suitable storage becomes available. Build it. It cannot be removed later, so make sure you're happy with its placement. It will settle in and get ready to take your orders. Okay. Build. Village centre. Yeah, a load of cardboard boxes. I will place my cardboard boxes atop thine hill. Yes. Build. Hello. Hi. I look perfectly normal. They have the, my time at Porsche, uncanny, never blinking, just staring eyes forever. Ooh, they look like painted dolls. That's creepy. Nothing to report. Good. Can continue. In order to start the construction, you will need to place a builder's workshop. You can assign workers and continue to build your humble village. Open the build menu and locate a building. Village aspirations. That's Reyes-like. Okay. Bit build. No. Flap. Open the build menu and locate a building. Do I need to build this first? Oh, we have advice. Oh, damn, was there advice that I missed? The second piece of advice comes from a young enterprising villager. Rather than simply letting everyone fend for themselves, we suggest you organise labourers in workplaces, builders in their workshop, woodcutters in their lumber camp, berry gatherers at their hut, and so on. Builder's workshop. Okay, cool. Can I rotate this at all? Control. Right-click to delete a part. Alright, well, I'll just place that here. Build that. Assign a builder. Alright, 3 builder. Advice, lumber camp. I have to build a lumber camp to acquire. Paint. What's paint? Extraction. Oh, I see. You paint areas and it gets to work on them. Let's put the lumber camp. Is that the space that it needs around it? There. Build. Okay, well they are actually moving. So I was thinking of putting my hands through this wooden table. Oh yeah, it sounds like a good idea. I think I will also put my hands through this wooden table. It's really weird that you can zoom in that far. And 3 woodcutters. Paint tools used for painting areas like extraction. This one. So there's forbidden land. No one will walk on, what's that say? Lord's land. Right there. Don't you dare. Oh, it's cool that like, goes around it. Ha! Wow, I almost drew something rude then. Gathering hut collects berries. Forest to camp plants trees. Advice. Can I read the advice? Berries. Rotate that round and place it there. Build. Pressing 2 and 3 does speed up time. Good. And space is pause. I like that it didn't feel the need to tell me that. Also, I like that this seems to be doing the dynamic path thing. That Depraved did that as well. And I loved it in Depraved, which was a Wild West city builder I covered a few years ago at this point. How many people do I have? I keep assigning maximum people to everything, but I don't know how many I've got. Population 10, so I've got 1 spare pleb. I mean... Oh, do I need to set... Do I need to paint this one as well? Reforestation, extraction! Ah, it seems I can't extract outside my territory. I guess the idea is you are buying the land. Needs and happiness. Now that you've organised your labourers, you can see to their needs and happiness. Make sure you have access to fresh water and housing. As for food, you will first need people to store and distribute the berries they collected. From there, your village will have everything to welcome its first wave of immigrants. Yes, a granary, a transporter, and berry granary. No, that's stonecutters. Granary! Ooh, damn, that's big. I'm guessing the, like, orientation of this doesn't matter. Maybe it does. Ooh. Can I place it here? I can! It's like, one thing this game sort of marketed itself on is gridless. So whereas stuff like End Zone, you know, everything, the world is a bunch of squares and you place them in the squares. This doesn't have that, so you can place things as like close together or as far apart as you want. Ah, I don't have the stone for this. My bad, that's why no one's doing it. Don't you hate it when your plebs aren't working? Let's just turn this to there and build that instead. Materials at the top, we have berries, cloth, wood, stone, and tools. Happiness, unemployment, we have one... Ah, cool! 1 unemployed villager. I like things that say how many idle or unemployed people you have. 2 ongoing construction, 2 prosperity. Oh, I can name things! Lord Garion of Riva, obviously. Ah, I can have 5 of these. Right, if I take 1 person off, how do I... Wolfhild. You're no longer working there. You now work here. No resources to extract. Oh, right. One thing I'm uncertain about is how you can, like, define one thing or another. It seems an extraction zone is... It's an extraction zone. If you put it there, any berries, trees, or stone will be chopped by anyone, it seems. I don't know if they need to, like, be connected. Like, if I do this, will they now come and chop down these trees as well? Like, usually you define it by the building rather than just in general being chop everything here. You can rename everything. Riva Citadel. Yeah. But sir, the Riva Citadel is just some crappy boxes. Don't you dare say that. What's your name? Hezekiah. Watch your tongue, Hezekiah. Ah, look, it seems these arrows are the entry points. So although there's that sort of thing that goes under the ground there, because I built it facing the hill, it seems it can be accessed from any of these green arrow points. That's cool to note. Which is why it's coming from that side. Did it show that when I was placing it, I wonder? It does. There's a little green arrow, look. Cool. That's good to know. Granary built, and this has transporters. So I took someone off wood cutting because I've got plenty of wood. Stick 1 on the granary. So I've got 2 berries, 2 woodcutters, 2 stone. I kind of like that it opens these up and they're like vaguely semi-translucent, but also they don't all like pop up in exactly the same spot, so you can just go around clicking things to get everything up. This is nicely designed. Sign resource. Berries. Advice. Defining residences. Painting houses. Housing is built automatically within residential areas you've painted beforehand. Ah, that's like Sims City-esque. There are a few things in mind. It must be large enough to accommodate new construction. It must be free of existing roads. The painted area must be free of any signs of previously destroyed building. Relatively close to the workplace. And it will use resources, 10 wood and a builder. Housing will upgrade in density as more villagers require it. Promoting your villages to commoners from serfs and above will require upgraded housing quality. Paint. Residential. I mean, I suppose I could get rid of my Forbidden Land. I'm making a concession. I'm going to place more, though. You can't go there. That's still off limits. Residential. And it seems residential can overlap with extraction zones. Look at that, a house. 2 occupants. Who's living there? Ah, Fippin. Fippin and Gentilucio. Serfs are satisfied with a roof over their head and a welcoming church. Well, we have no water. So, good luck, mate. Oh, a well. Thanks for the good luck, mate. Yeah, build a well here. Yeah, right there. Purchase territory to expand. 1 free territory to redeem. Well, I think I'm going to sort of go in this direction so that this is more central. I guess I'll purchase that one. Oh, got an achievement. Purchase your first territory expansion. What else can I make? A market. A logistics provides goods to your villagers. Oh, it's tiny. That is absolutely tiny. I mean, it's a stick in the ground. It's just a stick in the ground. And it seems it's accessible from any direction, because no matter where I turn it, they don't move. So I'm going to put that there. Ah, I see. Right. Okay. So this is like a thing you place, and then you can place stuff around it. So if I put that, like, here, I can then put market stalls near it? No, it seems they don't need to actually be near it. It says it needs to be attached, presumably to a stall. Alright. Well, let's put that there. I don't know what this does, but I'm doing it. Advice. Fulfilling villager needs. Now that everyone is settling down, I have to make sure all needs are fulfilled. Show the zoning area's visibility. How do I do that? Visibility. Zoning areas. Ah, nice and clean. Yes, I love having these lovely painted colours. Build a well, build a market that has a market stall, assign a new market tender, and assign berries. Am I selling the berries? I mean, this is how lordship works. You know, you get them to mine the resources, and then you sell the resources back to them. You know, out of the kindness of your heart. Housing insufficient. Okay. Build more houses here. And we'll make this a bit bigger as well. Housing takes up a lot of space. Sorry, I didn't tell them to work, so they didn't work. Oh, the spike's gone. It does seem to bug out a little bit when you put it on a hill. I mean, in fairness, the lower end is on the floor, but then you've just got the boxes of berries half in the grass. Assign resources at berries, and I have no one to work it. Because I've only got 10 people, and I'm, at this point, harvesting 3 resources, building stuff, and transporting them. I'm going to take off 1 builder. Apolline. Apolline, you are now going to be a market tender. Aren't you lucky? Encouraging immigration. Fulfilling them will attract newcomers and raise your population. Assign a job to all of your villagers. Raise their happiness to 75. How does one do that? Visitors. Easily identify and keep track of visitors. Okay. Yeah, I'll stick that on so I know. Densification. Oh, densification. Right, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I struggle with that. Allows houses to increase density. Makes sense. We don't have enough food. We don't have enough housing. Alright. Time to paint some more houses. The main problem I have is that no one's chopping wood. Because we're full of wood. Can I put wood in the granary? No, because it's a granary, Geran. It's for food. So far, this doesn't seem like the kind of game that's going to punish you for falling behind, which is nice. Like, sometimes you want a really intense one where it's like, oh no, you have to get the food before everybody starves. But it doesn't seem that there's even like, unless it's the month corresponds to seasons, there might not be like winter and stuff to contend with. But it seems quite relaxed in that, yeah, it's like colony survival. Stuff like that, where the food is more to improve happiness, and happiness has beneficial reasons to do it, rather than being like, you have to provide food or everybody's dead. My money is almost full. Does that mean I can buy somewhere? Yes, it does. Alright, look at that. We're expanding nicely. And profiting from trade. A business-minded villager suggests you should establish a trade route with your closest neighbour, Northbury. They will let you sell resources for profit and buy the ones you can't produce. You should start with planks since Northbury needs those. I know this because I burnt their plank farm. Okay, build a warehouse. Acquire warehouse in the book. Progression tab. Build a warehouse, assign planks. Progression tab. Warehouse will unlock, use for storing. Okay, there's a lot here, which is why I haven't looked at this, because I glanced in it and it's like, there's a lot going on here, man. I'll just come back later. Warehouse. Requires 0. Ah, you pay gold to unlock these. So there's wooden bridge, fishing, butchering, and decorative. Ah, we have new people. Hello. What are your names? Oh, you vanished. Why, what happened? Oh, right, it was giving me the option. I didn't have to accept them. Okay. Oh, God, sorry, just zoomed in on the floor there. What's your name? Calogriant. Sir Calogriant term. I will build it. There. I don't know how far apart stuff needs to be. It made a point of saying you can't reposition the town centre. But maybe that just means you can't destroy it. Because I can, like, destroy all of these. Even, like, the granary and houses and stuff. But I don't see, like, a relocate option. There's a locate, but that's not a relocate. It's located now. Can only ever locate it once. Sawmill produces planks in exchange for wood. Right. Alright. I need to make some changes, I think. 2 newcomers request an audience. So it seems they'll hang around for 3 days. Right, where was that sawmill? There it is. Ha! It's big. I'm suddenly really concerned about the space because of how much space these houses take up. Right. I mean, is there anything saying I can't just, like, stick it here? I just, like... Oh, I can! I guess that's the idea of the grid-based thing. I think I could have put it closer, like I put these very, very close together. But, okay. Build that. It's sort of off-putting that I need to click to build it, but I guess the idea is you can plan ahead. Oh, sorry, knocked someone over on my desk. You can, like, plan ahead by placing everything. Yeah, I'll take both of them. But then you click to build and pay the upfront costs, it said, which is presumably, like, I don't know, half the resources or something. I'm going to put another lumber camp down here. Is there a way for me to get rid of roads? Because that would be helpful, because, like, a road has appeared here, and that has sort of cut my residential area in half. I mean, this house is... Oh, God, the zoom is quite impressive. This house is buried. Is that a window, or is that a... Oh, no, there's the door. Is this... What about this one? Oh, no, there's the door. I wonder how dynamically they're done so that the door is visible. I mean, the doors are a little bit obscured, but none of them are, like, completely... I thought that one was just completely buried, or one of them was completely buried in the side of the hill, but they're not. Oh, God, there are more of you. Hello, welcome. Yes, I see no problem with this. Oh, I'm missing planks. I need the planks for the warehouse. Sorry. I'm going to have to start naming some of these just to tell them apart. Hilltop Lumber. And we'll call this one Valley Lumber. That's nice and smooth. Oh, you can even name the houses. I will call... Oh, wow, that's a dense one. We'll call this Citadel Manor. That's cool. I like frivolous things like that in city builders. Like, it adds it has virtually nothing. I mean, arguably the being able to name the camps thing is helpful, as you can like have both open and be like, oh no, which one is full, without just having them numbered, because that's easy to get, you know, confused. But being able to name the houses, I don't expect that to ever come into it. Warehouse built, brilliant. Assign plonks. Planning a trade route. I have to prepare a trade route to benefit from exchanges with the nearby villages. Unlock a trade route with planks. Allow the sale of planks in the trade resources tab. Is that in the book? Villagers. Oh, look at them all. I can see their homes. I can see their workplace. I can follow them. I love following my villagers. Workplaces. Ah, it doesn't name them here. Even though it says name. Okay. Maybe that's for simplicity. So you can name them whatever you want. And then here... Okay, maybe that's a better way of doing it then. Northbury, here we are. Allied with Labour. Allied with Clergy. Allied with Kingdom. Davenport. Unlock trade route. Do I have the planks? Ah, look, there's new resources. Herbs, polished stone, gold ore, gold bars, wine. Right, how do I plan a trade route? Allow the sale from the trade resources. Trade routes? Resources? Alright, what I'm actually going to try, I saw this in the video settings, user interface scale. I'm going to increase it by 10%. Because it has a lot of little things, and that's not inherently an issue, but... Oh, it's just tab, cool. But when it's like got a whole list of all these things... sell above the value. Stockpile, favorite, track. What's this? Is this sell? I don't know what this is for. Is this the Oh, that's the value it's selling above. How do I... Oh, that's cool. Like, if you click to track it, it just underlines it. It's a nice, simple way of doing that. Trade routes. Can I don't know how to... Economy. Army. Logs. I don't know where the trade route menu is. Oh, also there's a backspace, close all windows. That is a nice touch. Click the book, and then resources, and then trade routes. Book, resources, trade routes. So that's how you upgrade it right there, but how do I actually do it? Is it automatic? Allow the sale from the trade resources tab. Trade? I mean, is that like... I mean, there's resources and trade routes, or there's resources and resources. I don't see a trade resources. But what if I set that to 10? Oh! Hello. What are you, who are you? Who? Follow trader, buy from them? Trader from Northbury. They visit our storage facilities to trade resources. Is the 10 the value? Or how many I'm selling, or how many I need to keep? I don't know. This is the first thing that I have felt is not explained. Apparently I haven't allowed the sale, so... Sell all above value? So if I set this to what, 20, and then sell all above value? So yeah, that's what I have to do. I set a minimum, and then I have to click this and sell all above value. I thought would be just offload them all immediately, but it's not. That's a set up a trade route. That wasn't that wasn't well explained, rather. Manor House. Come to you, a light-hearted woman announcing she and her folks. Me and my folks would like to thank you for your hard work. It's true you've made great strides already. To administrate the village, I suggest you build a manor house and a great hall. This will allow you to enact mandates. Build a manor house, not to be confused with Citadel Manor. That's just what it's called. Build a manor house with a great hall. Build a manor house that has a great hall. Assign tools to the warehouse. Allow tools purchase from the trade routes tab. Tools. Okay. Trade routes tab. Buy until it reaches, I don't know, 20. I don't know what's a good number. Manor House Administration, a building in service of the villagers' rulership by means of offices and halls. Okay, it's doing this weird thing again where it's got like a little thing. Did that here? Free build? Manor House with a great hall. A rustic hall or a rustic tower? So I can't place it on this little... This is confusing as well. Pressing T will deactivate part snapping, allowing for creativity. I like how they've taken great pains to make this really sort of free and customizable. Alright, that hasn't helped, I will be honest. That has not explained how this works. What happened here was I placed it and then I could place this other thing. Can I place more of them? Edit building. Well, the pole isn't back, and that does snap to it. I don't know what the purpose of the initial pole is. Yeah, that if I just put that there, and then build... hang on, alright, what is free build? So these are presumably just what they are without the actual use to them. So if I just put in a great hall, room, interact, door. Okay, I'm confused. I'm just gonna get rid of that and try again. Place the thing. Sub-building, great hall. Is this... I don't know, this looks the same. Alright, but I will put that here, like so. And put a door there. Where visitors patiently wait until you decide to hear them. Okay, well, looks like they'll go in through the door. Could put a chimney on it. Yeah, let's put the chimney there. And a tower as well. Can I put the tower on top? No, that would be weird. Who wants the tower on top? No, I'll put the tower there. Okay. Build. How do I... Construction requirements not met. Interactive location. Oh, okay. How... Oh, okay, right. They will patiently wait. Right there. Interior access. One room, one location. That's really weird. And it looks sort of suspect in outline. Don't question it. Like, I can see how that would be really cool and fun if you know what you're doing, but I don't know what I need. It's like when you get to like the space stage in Spore or whatever, and it's not space, it's like the civilization stage, and it's like, quick, design all these things. Which damage type do you want it to deal? And all of this, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just got here. Please be nice. Oh, what I can do is get rid of a load of extraction now, because they deforested that area. And add all of this as deforestation. And expand the residential instead. Great Hall administers the village's mandates and receives envoys. Multiple part splendor by 2. Oh, multiply part building part splendor by 2. What? Ah, mandates. My lord, here is a list of mandates to which your bailiffs or sometimes yourself could oversee the completion. Discuss a levy. Promote villagers. Yes, let's start discussing the levy with villagers. You summoned people of the Great Hall to discuss a potential levy. The villagers don't look too happy about giving away their hard-earned coins, but they know they will pay if they... But you know they will pay if they have to. Okay, this has suddenly got a bit, I mean, I suppose it was inevitable. I do call them plebs. It has to be done. Happiness boost. No, I'm not going to levy coins for now. I'm doing fine for money, I think. Promote villagers. My lord, we have an opportunity to promote some of our villagers to an higher status. This means extra revenue from taxes, but also more errands for them to keep their needs fulfilled. Villagers' needs must be met once for eligibility. Those promoted will have the needs entertainment, goods, and housing. No one is available. Evidently, I am not meeting all of their needs. How can I tell? Villagers. Happiness. I mean, everybody's happiness is at 75%. Lack of food. What's the problem? We've got tons of berries. What do you want? Ah, advice. Ruling on your own. You take a stroll through the village and look at what you achieved. Not so long ago, this land was wilderness. 4 months ago, in fact. But you came along and made the difference. You and your people turned this untamed territory into a respectable land of the realm. And this is just the beginning. For your fair rule will bring prosperity to all. To our prosperity. Labour prospect tier reached. Common folks heard of your land. New content available to unlock. Kingdom prospect tier reach. Some nobles. Clergy. The clergy has shown interest. Advice followed. Your villagers don't have anything else to teach you, yet. As you face new challenges, you'll be offered additional advice. You now have access to buildings that give your splendor towards a specific estate. Raising your splendor towards an estate will increase your influence with it over time. Be careful though, as each estate prefers that you dedicate the splendor towards them. Each estate gives you new ways to play. Generate wealth and shape your village. Taxation and urbanization, military campaigns and war, monasteries, luxury resources and trade. Your village has caught the attention of the 3 estates of the realm and they expect you to build monuments to their splendor. Such constructions will undoubtedly define the future of your people and they wonder which of the kingdom, clergy or labourers you will oblige first. I think I'm going to be a man of the people. Our manor houses will serve the labourers. Earn the approval of the labourers by building an impressive manor house. But I think I will leave it there. It's unlocked a load of other stuff here. Influence. So it seems I am still barely sort of scratching the surface, but that was a really good tutorial. It only had like 2 stumbling blocks, and I'm still basically just guessing how they work. But apart from that, this seems like a really cool game. Let me know if you want to see more Foundation. As a reminder, this was voted for by my patrons. If you want to have your say on future first impressions, check out my Patreon, link to the description, and all patrons get a vote. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you later.